Coffee Club.
Welcome to the Coffee Club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club.
Well, now, Josh, something new. We got a brand new week for Coffee Club, and we actually there's been some changes here at the radio station.
That's right.
We have a new employee that we've added to the Hometown Family. And you can see her just over my bald head if you're watching on the Facebook Live. But this is Haley Newcomb, just joined our staff here this week, actually.
And she hasn't quit.
I know. So we're excited to have her in as she's in charge of cameras. So if you can't see somebody's face when they're talking, it's her fault right there. So anyway, we're going to get to know her a little bit here this week, but have a great show planned and a lot of guests in studio, too.
Yeah, we're going to talk DARE with the school resource officer, Luke McGinley. And that's because Nick the cop said he needed a break from us. And then also, a little surprise, Sam Knoll, he joins us for Coffee Club. And
hi, Sam. How you doing, buddy?
You got
the mic back
He's
there?
going to go back to college.
Yeah, going back to college today, actually. So
Today you start classes?
Yeah, Jesse was like, Josh misses you, because, I left yesterday and, we embraced a hug, before I left. And he said he already misses you. He already texted me. So figured I'd come down here and surprise you.
Yeah, that was good. Surprise. Surprise.
And then also in studio here today, we're excited about this. The YMCA, we got a couple of members from the YMCA here with us today. Jeff, he's been a regular on Coffee Club for actually many years, but you brought Vince with you here today, right?
Yes, I did.
So tell us a little bit about you and Vince. What do you guys do over at the Y?
So I'm the fitness manager there, so I kind of help take care of the wellness center, and Business is our fitness director, so he's my boss, so I have to play nice.
We're co-workers.
That's good.
So, yeah, and we got, we try to, make sure we get good group exercise classes for everybody that they'll enjoy. And help.
You brought the coffee today. What is this coffee we're drinking?
So it is called Charged. It's from RD Coffee. He is Ryan Dungy. It's his own little small company. He used to be a professional racer, a motocross racer that I kind of followed throughout his career and stuff. And he started his own little coffee company after he retired.
Yeah.
And I thought, this would be a good time to try it out.
And Josh made it in the percolator.
The old church perk.
That's right.
Let's see who else we got. Is that Shane in the background there? Shane Smith.
Good morning.
Hi, how you doing? It's been a minute since you've been in.
It has been. It's not like I'm busy or anything.
Well, he's had to use that new camper.
Oh yeah. There's
Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian. I love it. It's very good. And then rounding out the guests here in studio, Kathy Carmen is joining us. Kind of a few different roles, but talking about blood drives coming up and stuff like that, right? Yep. So that'll be also coming in. Here's some details on that. All right, so we are ready to roll for Coffee Club, and we'll walk into the interviews real quick. Let's start with the YMCA. You guys have a busy fall that is ready to roll. What are some of the things that you guys have planned for this year?
Yeah, we'll start off with the Lazy Man. It's been kind of a traditional YMCA program these past years, and we're excited to bring it again. It starts September 1st, runs through the 30th. Registration is now live. It's $30 for members only, but if you're not a member, we can remedy that as well. And then with going from there, we're doing the 9/11. The YMCA this year partnered up with the Republican River Fitness Series. So the YMCA now is handling a little bit more of that back end of the events that the community's been enjoying. And so we are marketing the 9/11 stair climb event. It's in remembrance of that day. That is over at the McCook Event Center. All registrations are on the YMCA website. And in conjunction with that, we'll run a 9/11 step aerobics at RY. Wednesday, the 7th of September from 5:30 to 6:30. That is free attendance. Free will donation is asked, but everybody, member or not, is more than welcome to attend. And then we're also excited to bring homeschool physical activity to the Y. We did a pilot program last spring, was really successful. So we decided to move forward with it. And actually, Jeff is the one that oversees that, and I can let him touch on a little bit of it.
Yeah, so our homeschool physical activity program, it's going to be, it's on Tuesdays. It's going to start September 13th. Registration is live. We have it broken down to 3 age groups, 5 to 6-year-olds, 7 to 9-year-olds, and 10 to 12-year-olds. And so for each hour, it's roughly an hour for each group, and we just kind of work on some of the basic calisthenics, work on, learn the proper techniques, and playing some games and having some fun.
It is a lot of fun, and folks would like to be a part of some of these things. What's the best way to get in on those?
So everything's on our website, but they can also call the building, and we can direct them to the appropriate, because each individual, mostly I oversee it, but also Jeff and some others as well. So best way is just go to our website and kind of click on our fitness classes, fitness activities, and then also the Republican River Fitness Series has its own sublink as well. And then one last thing, we are doing next Thursday an open house. It's our FAR open house. It's with partnership of Parker, the one that sponsored today. And so that is also open to all the community, not only members. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. There will be food. And we're just basically inviting the inviting the community to our YMCA, just kind of see everything that we do. 10% off of new memberships as well during that to So.
And you guys just got the floors redone, which is nice for the gym and everything.
Oh, it looks shiny.
Yeah,
literally.
As one of the basketball players, I got to be careful the first week back.
Yeah,
because my shoes stop and my body keeps going.
right.
But no, it looks good around there. So if you haven't been to the YMCA for a while, stop by. You guys do a tour anytime.
Yes.
And folks would like to learn about some of the different programs. You'll walk them through.
Yeah. We're always adding. We're always building and working to move forward. And so it's really exciting to be at the Y right now.
And then moving on, School Resource Officer Luke McGinley, if you want to hand him the mic.
Yep.
The DARE program, it's been something that's been around for many years, but right now you guys are taking donations to continue the program.
Yes, we got to get the DARE fund replenished. We're sitting at about $800 in that fund right now, and it costs about $2,000 a year between shirts, which the McCook Public Schools split that cost for the shirts with me every year, but I buy books for the 7th grade, and then all the pencils and the incentive stuff that I like to get for the kids to help keep them engaged.
And for those who don't know what DARE is, what's DARE?
So DARE was originated in 1982. So it's been around literally as long as I've been alive. So it's been a long-lasting organization. It's in 19 different countries. It originated for DARE, drug abuse resistance education is what it stands for, but it's kind of morphed into even bigger than that. The 5th grade class that I teach every year, we really try to focus more on just good life decisions. I mean, my idea is you make good life decisions, the alcohol, the drugs, the vape, the smoking, all that kind of stuff, that kind of goes right hand in hand. So,
well, it was something that I participated in school, and I always had fun with it, and that was when I lived in Kearney. And so to see DARE come out this way, we hope that you get tons of support. And if anybody wants to make donations, how do they go about that?
So the best way to get the donations is if you write the check out to the city of McCook, and you can either mail it or drop it off at the police department, and then just put DARE fund in the memo so that we know where that goes. If it's a cash donation, just put it in an envelope and put DARE fund on that, and then drop that off to the police department, and that way we make sure that money gets put in the correct place.
What would you say is the most rewarding part about this program from your perspective and being a part of it?
For me, it's the relationships that I build with the kids. And that's, working in the schools. I feel like the DARE program, honestly, has benefited me because I've been able to actually get to know the kids. So when they're having an issue, one, we already know each other on good terms, and it's a lot easier to deal with those bad situations on bad terms when you already have a positive relationship beforehand. So building those relationships has definitely been the big bonus for me.
So, folks, please consider an opportunity to help out the program. Should be good, and appreciate all the work that you put with it, Luke.
Thank you.
All right. So let's talk with Kathy Carmen. I know you have an important blood drive that's coming up, and that's one of those things that's always, you feel like, man, I'm going back and asking again, but it is a big help for our community, and you're responsible for making sure that we do the donations here. So when's the next event coming up?
The next event, Jesse, is next Tuesday, the 23rd, and Wednesday, the 24th. We do a 2-day in McCook. So McCook actually, community-wise, does a 12-year drive. There's 12 drives in 1 year at McCook. And so next Tuesday, we start at 12:30 and go to 6:30. And then on Wednesday, we actually go 11 to 5. And we're at the Fairgrounds Community Building, where we're usually always at. We have been there a lot of years, with the support of the Fair Board letting us use the building. It's just the best place for us to go.
And there's actually easy ways for you to get signed up and registered, especially using the donor app that has come out in the last couple of years. Has been a big help for you guys.
It really does. If our donors download it, it actually reminds them when they're eligible to give. So that's a great feature. When they do schedule an appointment, it reminds them about their appointment. So then they can start drinking the water they need to drink, eat properly, sleep, just all the things that best prepare a donor to be able to donate.
All right.
But the need is constant, Jesse. It's the blood on the shelf that actually saves the lives, you guys. And it takes about, from our drive, on Tuesday and Wednesday, it'll take about 3 days for us to get it to there so it can go out to the patients that need the blood.
All right. So let me ask, how did you get into this, though?
It was about 28 years ago, you guys.
Wow.
I have been coordinating the blood drive for right at 28 years. I started full-time with the Red Cross about 11 years ago. My mother-in-law needed blood, and it sustained her for quite a while. It wasn't a lot, but she still needed it to be able to function and do. And if any of us here in the room, how many of us could raise our hands and say, I know somebody who needed a pint?
Yeah,
We all have been touched by it. And it was scary earlier this year. We had only like a day and a half, you guys, or a half day of blood supply for the nation, not just Nebraska, but the nation. Wow. Super, super scary, because I just thought any accidents, and we weren't meeting the needs of the hospitals. And right now, our donation response turnout right now has declined. And so our blood supply now is about 20% lower than it should be, because we just don't have the donors coming out. So my plea today, and great asking me to come and do, is just come out, try it. If you had an experience that wasn't quite the best, prepare a little better. Let us know when you come in the door that it wasn't quite what I thought it should be, and do that.
Drink some water.
A lot of water. If you're an athlete or working out at the Y, you're punching back a lot of water. You need to do that for the blood drive. It's no different. Our body functions on that hydration.
So when's the event for?
Next Tuesday and Wednesday,
okay.
The 23rd, 24th, and we're at the community building at the fairgrounds. They can call my number. It's 345-4473. They can go online, they can do that. They can actually use their blood donor app. There's also the Rapid Pass, which zips you through really quick, because you can actually answer all the questions
ahead of time. Right.
10 to 15 minute savings on your time in. So,
real quick, does everybody know their blood type in here? Yeah. Yep. Everybody?
We have a notion on mine.
What is that? What does that even mean?
Well, Darcy's like A negative and Cordell is O negative.
I'm AB positive, so I'm special. I get extra letters. So
all types are needed too.
Yeah.
All types.
If you're an O, come on over. But no, that's good. So I appreciate that. This next week, please help out with that. We're going to move on to our Coffee Club weekend poll. Favorite school lunch. And so the only one that's still in school, Sam, he gets to start. What was your favorite school lunch? All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say Luke probably eats it more than I do.
Well,
He
this is
actually
true.
gets paid to go to school. How do you work that out?
What's your favorite school lunch
Favorite school lunch? Obviously, I think pizza's up there for everybody probably in the room. Nothing beats a square piece of pizza from a high school or from a junior high.
there? It's really a piece of bread with,
Yeah.
cheese and sauce on it. But
It's got the Dunlap.
But something on a Friday, you'd walk in there, you'd smell that, and you just knew the day was going to be amazing. I felt like. I don't know. But besides that, anytime a Thanksgiving or a Christmas meal came up where it just seemed like you got more than the normal amount, and yeah, the turkey was probably like recycled from China or something like that, but man,
it is not recycled
man,
from China.
it tasted good. And then you always knew like the next day you were gonna have turkey casserole or something like that. And those couple of days, it just always hit different, I guess.
Shane, favorite school lunch was what?
I don't remember that far back. I think the salad bar. That was
Really?
my favorite one. Yeah, we had a really good salad bar in Oberlin, so that's probably the one that I remember the most.
What was on the salad bar?
Anything and everything.
Our salad bar was always like, not touching that.
It was fresh lettuce, not wilted lettuce, so that was always a plus.
And that was just the tip of the iceberg.
That's right.
Did you ever have the vinegar green beans with the like kidney beans in it?
3-bean salad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Not a fan.
All the good stuff.
We'll go Vince and then back to Luke here. What was your favorite school lunch?
Well, pizza, but then I also remember we call them straw hats. I know they go by something else though.
Straw
too.
hats?
Yeah, so it's where you put like Fritos and then chili on top and then cheese. And then you kind of mix it all together. We
A
had that.
walking taco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about others, but that's what I grew up knowing is a straw hat with Fritos, chili, and then cheese. And then you can have other things on top of it. But
We need to bring the straw hat back. That term is coming back.
Straw hats. Straw hats. Luke, favorite school lunch?
Obviously the pizza. You know, the 3 foot by 3 foot pan of pizza. You know, that was always the best. We also had a pretty good turkey, and they said it was turkey. It tasted like chicken, but what do you know? But yeah, that was probably one of the two. Otherwise, we were always, if it wasn't pizza day, I usually went off campus.
Kathy.
Thinking back, I think my favorite was probably chili with the big cinnamon roll. You know, that was probably my
Yes,
fave.
the cinnamon roll.
I can't remember pizza, or I think I probably would say that, but I think the chili with the big cinnamon roll was one of my favorite.
Jeff, how about you? Favorite?
I'm going to have to go with everybody else. You know, the white piece of bread with the piece of sauce and the cheese. And
We call them
everything.
pizza witches, and I don't know if that's...
And then, of course, you know, we always had them on Fridays, and we always got chocolate milk with it on Fridays.
yeah.
You know, that was,
You only got chocolate milk on Fridays?
yeah.
So we got chocolate milk every day.
See, we weren't that fancy or that.
And listen,
Or
and I've splurged. I got 2 chocolate milks.
So that's where my chocolate milk kept going. You.
You guys needed more brown cows growing up.
Haley making her coffee club debut today. So, everybody welcome.
Yay.
What did they serve good in Wallace?
Yeah.
Well, you see, most of our food was homemade, so
yeah, brag about
we
it.
got really lucky. I would say, I don't know, it's a toss-up between the chili and the cinnamon rolls or chicken fried steak with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah,
Gourmet up at Wallace.
for
You
sure.
see a bunch of kids opting in over there, probably. Josh, what did you say yours was?
So we had what was called pepperoni dipsticks. So it's kind of like, you know, pizza crust and then a bunch of pepperoni and cheese and then pizza crust on top. Then you dipped it in marinara. So I would say that, but my all-time favorite was breakfast for lunch.
Oh.
And they would serve like the sausage on a stick, and then you got that 1-egg cheddar omelet, and then nobody liked them, the omelets, and so I would trade. I'd make trades for the omelets.
Good trade. Next topic on Coffee Club today is favorite nostalgic candy. And this came about mostly because we couldn't get Josh to try a bit of honey. Who remembers bit of honey? All right. Yeah. We had a kid in our class that he couldn't have chocolate for whatever reason. It was allergic or whatever. So every time anybody brought, like cookies or anything that had chocolate in it, the teacher would get a bag out that had a bit of honey. I always wanted the bit of honey. I love those. It's kind of a peanut butter candy.
Mm-hmm. Chewy.
It tasted like the 1920s.
Listen, that's when it was released. 1926 is when Bit of Honey was released to the public.
I tasted the dust storm.
So it made me wonder, what other nostalgic candies
different than today?
do you
It
like?
did not taste good.
Come on.
So, Kathy, we'll let you go first. Even though nostalgia ain't what it used to be, what was your favorite?
It was probably like the peppermint stick that kind of melted. It was airy. It wasn't the heavy Christmas stick. It was an airier one. That was probably be what I would say.
All right, Vince.
They were shape of a bottle. They came in wax and there was juice in it. And you would take the top and bite it off and drink the juice. And then I just chewed on the wax afterwards. I don't know if we were supposed to. I mean, it was edible. but
Everybody
yeah,
did. Yeah.
so-
You're not weird. Not at all. Neither am I.
Yeah, but you don't have to cut. I was gonna say with that though, you're sharpening your teeth, so you don't even have to cut steak that well. Put her in.
Luke, your favorite nostalgia candy. I'm sorry, which one was?
I appreciate it.
I have to go with the Charms. You guys remember the Charms?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the original Jolly Rancher, I think, back in the 80s. But I always liked the Charms.
So there was a few for me. Remember bottle caps? It was kind of like
bottle caps.
It was kind of like
Do they still have those?
I
You
think
hardly
so.
see 'em.
I think
Yes.
so. Sam, are you old enough to have nostalgia candy?
So yeah, my nostalgia candies from like 2000. So, but my grandma, I'd always hop in the pickup with grandma and grandpa and go to Menards, and my grandma found some caramel there. And oh my, I don't know what it was called, but the whole way home, she would just be handing them out left and right because she knew she was handing me off to my mom when I got back. But man, those things were good. And every time they talk about going to Menards, I always ask if they're getting caramels or whatever. And I'll go raid her candy drawer before I head back to college usually. But man, those things were so good.
I like those. The other one at Menards is pretty good is the old-fashioned candies. And I think they have them out at Orchland too. But like Whorehound, sometimes they're root beer or a cherry, just different flavors.
That's why I don't eat old candy.
Because I gave you some Whorehound?
No, because that just sounds miserable.
It's actually a root, I think.
Who wants to eat a root?
Well, there's a lot of sugar with it.
Josh, do you eat potatoes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
Jeff.
You may have brought the coffee, son, but listen. Shane, what is your favorite nostalgia candy?
Well, it's either gonna be candy cigarettes.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Which you have to act like you
I was a two-pack. It was a two-pack a day one. Or the Chico sticks. It's like a Butterfinger without the chocolate.
yeah.
Yeah, we used to do those at the ball field all the time. That was
It's a good thing we have the DARE officer here this morning.
I'll admit, I had the candy cigarettes.
Let's grab him a mic there real quick.
Yeah, I admit, I did have the candy cigarettes, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think that was a normalcy then, though.
It was.
Did anybody else's grandma put lipstick on the end of it for you?
That's
It came that way. It had the red on the
Josh.
That's just your mom.
No, that's my grandma. She used to do that even in church. She would like twist it in her lipstick and hand it back to us.
Haley, favorite nostalgia candy?
Okay, so you know those little strawberry candies that were wrapped in like the little strawberry wrapper?
Oh, yeah. And the
Yeah,
wrapper
see, I
on
don't-
one side.
See, I don't eat those either because that reminds me of the 20s.
What? Those were amazing. And I wish they'd come back.
Next topic for Coffee Club is favorite. No. It's what song lyric did you sing wrong forever? And then finally figure out the truth on. Has anybody got one?
Louie.
What did you think Louie always said?
It was not what it is. 'Cause I did a lip sync with it, so I had to actually learn the words, and it's like, oh my God.
That was wrong. Yeah.
But it was. Yeah.
Vince, how about you?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on that one. I don't. Not that every song that I sing correctly, but I don't. I can't think of one.
I think mine was yesterday. And it was the classic Uncle Kracker song, "Drift Away," and I thought it was "Give Me the Beach Boys." Ever since I was like really young, and then it was you looked at me weird when I said Beach Boys.
Yeah.
And you said it's not Beach Boys.
It's Give Me the Beat Boys.
The Beat Boys.
And Josh over here, is that a boy band? I don't know. The Beat Boys.
When you're just going, give me the Beach Boys.
It
works.
Here's a couple others. Money for Nothing and Chips for Free. What's it supposed to be? Chicks. Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free. How about We Built This City on Sausage Rolls?
Rock and roll.
Although sausage rolls.
Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese.
These.
Of these, yeah.
That's a good share.
Then I saw her face, and now I'm going to leave her. I just want to hold your ham. And hold me closer.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. That's right. I just died in your barn tonight. Mustard, no mayonnaise instead.
Which one's that one?
What's it supposed to be? It's from the Cutting Crew is who it was.
Oh, that's pre-91.
Anybody know the lyrics? Shane, you got it?
What was it again?
Okay, get him a mic real quick here. I just died in your barn tonight. Mustard, no mayonnaise instead.
I'm just lying in your arms.
I can't think of this. I mean, I know the song, but I can't think of the
It
right
must
lyrics.
have been something
I
you
just
said.
died in your arms tonight.
Yeah, just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Very good. Boy, you guys did better than I thought. Anybody else have a...
There's actually a really funny comedian that does a bit like this.
Tim Hawkins.
No,
Yeah.
it's not Tim Hawkins.
Yes.
It's the other one, too.
No.
Yes. I'll show you, and you're going to die laughing, but it's not radio appropriate.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the one that is not radio appropriate. It's Billy Idol's "Moni Moni." You know,
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
As a mobile DJ, I'm very, very careful never to play that song in public, ever. Especially school dances, but never, ever.
What's bad about it?
It's not radio appropriate.
Yeah.
Is it not?
No. Well, the song is fine.
It's the ad lib.
It's just the
It's the version everybody sings at dances.
Well, it's kind of
I've
like
never sang it any other way.
it's kind of like Jimmy Buffett and Margaritaville too.
Oh,
you know?
past the gosh darn soul.
Exactly.
That one's good.
We did it as a fitness one. With get lean, get fit. Serious. We did.
Never did that. It's time for games. We're gonna have some fun with this. So, who wants to go first for our games? We're gonna play the phobia game, and that probably scared you when you saw it on there. I'm not putting phobia things at you. You just have to tell me which one's which. Shane, you're up first. Plasmophobia is the fear of ghosts or caverns.
Ghosts.
It is ghosts. Yes, that's right. Okay, who's next?
I thought it'd be like the phobia of TVs.
Haley, you're up next for theatrophobia. Is it the fear of actors or theaters?
I feel like theaters would make sense, but it's probably actors.
It's theaters. It is.
All right.
All right.
Do you know for sure you're saying these correctly?
I'm saying them confidently. Kathy, you're up. Allophobia, the fear of sounds or flutes?
Kind of like Haley. Flutes.
It is the, yes, flutes is correct. Josh, cassithleophobia, the fear of sitting or of cold food?
Sitting.
Yeah, you're correct. And then, Vince, you're up. Thermophobia, the fear of freezing to death or of heat.
Heat.
Heat. He's got the win. There you go. That's the phobia game.
I got that.
Now we're going to play the bacon game.
I had that all of July.
What's the phobia of playing the phobia game?
Phobia.
Is that Jesse-itis or
Jesseophobia.
Jesseophobia?
Bacon movie game. I'm going to give you the title of a movie, but I'm going to replace one word with the word bacon. And so we'll see if you can get it right. Who wants to go first? Jeff, you haven't gone yet. So, Jeff, the first one is the Bacon Games.
The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, yes. Who's got the mic in the back?
That would have made it a lot more interesting.
Sam?
Oh, yeah.
No bacon for old men.
No Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old Men. Which, by the way, I don't have the answers, so I'm hoping we get them. All right, Luke, you're up here, buddy. The Wizard of Bacon.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Kathy, the Good, the Bacon, and the Ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep. Anybody do the whistle? That was horrible.
No.
Vince, you're up. Slumdog Bacon.
Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire. All right. And Haley, It's a Bacon Life.
Hard life.
Nope.
No.
No?
It's a Bacon Life. Anybody?
Bugs.
Oh, yes.
It's a Bug's Life.
I was thinking It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a wonderful life.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a Bug's Life could work,
Bug's
I
Life.
suppose.
Or is it just It's just Bug's Life.
But it could be.
It is just Bug's Life.
So it is a wonderful.
Spy the Lie for the next game here. I'm going to give you 3 stats. One of them is a lie. The other 2 are absolutely true. Guinea pigs are called pigs because of their smell. Or is it the largest vineyard in the world covers more than 5,700 million acres? Or is it the most common blood type in the world is type O? Kathy.
That's type O.
You want to phone a friend? You want to help us out here?
Type O is the lie.
You think type O is the lie?
Yeah, it's not the most common.
According to my sources, type O is the most common.
You're a liar.
Very possible. If Kathy says no, I'm going to go with Kathy on this.
Yeah.
But according to this source, yes. So out of the 2, is the guinea pigs or the vineyard?
What is the rare blood?
Yeah. It's AB neg or AB pos. It's
So-
1 or 2 people in 100.
Really?
Oh, look at
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Not only do everybody celebrate your birthday.
Yeah. See you Tuesday.
That's good.
Oh, see, I have AB negative.
Do you?
Yep.
See, that's pretty.
Wow.
So
So I can't help him.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he can't help me. Blast.
But you know what? I can help both of you.
Are you O?
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice.
I would say it would be the vineyard.
You're going with the vineyard.
I think
The
so.
largest vineyard in the world covers more than 5,700 million acres. And that is an actual thing. And
Is
it's
it?
it's in Montenegro. So it's the guinea pig is the lie. And do you know why they're called guinea pigs? It's not because of their smell. It's because they oink.
So they're saying that you get confused because you're thinking guinea is the name, but it's pigs.
Yeah.
They don't oink.
They kind of they squeal.
Yeah, they go.
Yeah, and they get excited. They squeal like
You
a
do
pig.
that too well, man.
Yeah, do well.
Like you practiced.
Listen, I had 0 friends.
If you got guinea pigs, bring them to the radio and do that again real quick. Did they run or hey?
I have a bunch of pigs coming running to the station now.
To be fair, I had hamsters growing up.
Breakfast bingo has nothing to do with breakfast, but I'm going to give 5 questions. You tell me what the answer is. But they go with the word bingo, so B-I-N-G-O. So the first one is with the B word, second one was an I word, and so on. It's a game that churches use to raise money.
Bingo.
Bingo. When it's against the law to do something, it is illegal. The holes in your nose.
Nostrils.
Avid fans of bands and singers are called this.
Groupies.
Groupies.
I feel like a lot of people knew that. They just didn't want to say it.
Nobody want to admit.
A musical sung by a large, loud people, often in another language.
Opera.
Opera.
Have you been to an opera?
No, not for real. I mean, kind of. I went to.
How do you kind of go to an opera?
He was there, but he was sleeping.
Well, there was a guy that was a part of a gospel band, vocal band, and he was operatically trained. What is the word? Big word. And so he did a solo in the middle of the deal, and it was
That was
opera.
at the auditorium.
Yeah, and so kind of.
Because he made the announcement that I hope I don't break the windows.
Right. And he could have. I mean, and it was so powerful. It was very good. Chance for you to win with our VK trivia now. We got a nice little prize package today. Not only do you get a $5 coupon from VK Electronics, but I got some tickets. Look at this. I got some tickets for the Concert for Healthcare that's coming up October 8th. This is part of Heritage Days and a Concert for Healthcare with the Community Hospital Health Foundation. Pair of tickets to go see Jared Neiman with special guests, Bear. So I got a pair of tickets.
Yeah, and if the church perk is still got some coffee, you can take a cup.
Yeah, you can come by and get that. So the question is, and we'll do it just on our Facebook Live page, okay? So don't
Which
answer.
one?
Don't the Coyote Facebook Live page. All right. So don't answer it in the room if you know it right now. Let's give everybody online here a couple of minutes. The first person to post the answer. What starts with P, ends with E, and has a lot of letters? If you know the answer, type it into our Facebook Live now, and we'll give you that prize if you're the first one to do so. What starts with P, ends with E, and has a lot of letters? So that's what's going on online right now, but on the radio, we're going to continue with Coffee Club. What's the oldest thing that you own? And no, Nick, it's not a pineapple. What's the oldest thing that you own? Who wants to go first on this one?
Is it wrong to say your wife?
On so many levels.
Because she's 31 and that's the oldest thing in our house.
Yeah, but
My house? my house is the oldest thing I own. Well, I don't own it. The bank does.
I can't help you right now.
Drive home very slowly tonight.
Check the brakes before you leave the parking lot. Jeff, what's the oldest thing that you own?
I would have to say it's an old elephant knife that my dad got from a county fair when he was a kid.
Okay.
It's just like a 6-inch blade, and the handle just has a full shape of the elephant head and horns on it.
So 6 inches, he can't conceal that, right? That's the rule. All right.
Does it have a trunk on it?
Yeah, it curls up at the end of the points a little bit of the trunk. It's packed away somewhere in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Vince, what's the oldest thing that you own?
I have a handmade cedar hope chest from my great-grandfather.
Oh, wow.
And he made that in high school for my great-grandmother.
That's very good. How
So I'm not sure what the date of that is, but it's definitely the oldest thing I have.
about Sam? What's the oldest thing that you own?
It's actually a book. I do read every once in a while. A copy of Treasure Island that my great grandma had. Wow. Yeah, or my grandma, one of the two. But yeah, that's I think the oldest thing I own.
Okay. All right. Shane, how about you?
It's either going to be some tools that were my grandpa's or some fishing lures that came from my grandpa.
Yeah. Okay. Kathy, what's the oldest thing that you own?
Gosh, I really enjoy holding on. It was probably be my mother's Bible. It was my grandmother that gave her the Bible when they got married, so I have it at home.
Yeah.
And so, oh gosh, close to 80 years.
Wow.
Way over 80, 90 years.
I should have brought a picture of the oldest thing that I own, which is actually a clarinet, but it's metal and it's silver. And I have no clue, but I'm guessing the 20s, somewhere in there. And I don't play any of the reeded instruments, so I took and shoved a wire through it and made a lamp out of it, which is really cool. It's
That's awesome.
Thanks for having my back there.
It's lit.
Luke, did you? What's the oldest thing that you own, probably?
Probably the oldest thing I have is I got some coins that my grandma collected when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
Some 50-cent pieces and some other odds and ends, coins, pennies, stuff like that. That'd probably be the oldest I got.
Okay. Haley, oldest thing you own?
Say your husband so I don't look so bad.
Well, he has an old soul, so if that works.
You know, Michaela challenged me to say that this morning, but I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. So you're going to be solo on that one.
Some traps are too obvious, right?
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Believe this or not, but I'm probably going to say a plant.
What?
Yes.
How is a what?
Okay, so my mother-in-law had this plant, and it is over, I don't know exactly how old, but I know it's over 40 years old.
Really?
Is it like the
Yes.
ones that you don't have to water?
He's,
You put,
I mean,
you put like a
you can let
droplet
him
in
go
there?
dry for a little bit. but
Bring it by the station. I'm sure I could kill it.
It's huge. But yes.
Do the cats like it?
Yeah, they know they have to stay out of it.
Do we have do we have any answers on our trivia?
Yeah, we got post office.
Yeah, who said it?
Jerome Baumert.
Yes, post office is the answer for our question. Starts with P, ends with E.
I guess they're coming back.
Has a lot of letters. Seth's parents coming back for the Concert for Healthcare. If you want to get your tickets, you can get those now at ticketstorm.com. So, all right. That is coming up October 8th. Well, congratulations, Jerome. I love it. Yes, pineapple is
Not
accurate,
the
but
answer.
not the answer we're looking for, Nick. Thank you.
He actually said post office too,
Did he? Okay.
but we're not going to make him win.
Let's see.
If he can't skip training to come to the show,
It's not that he's skipping. He's doing, what is it? Is it field training? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, we got a new guy that just graduated last week, and he starts FTO this week, and he's the poor guy's assigned to.
Is it appropriate to say that? Is it appropriate to say that he's got an intern today?
Yeah, we could call it that. Yep.
Hey, appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate you. Is it trainee? Is that the right? No. Yes.
Yes.
Trainee.
Field training.
Okay. There you go. Love you guys. Appreciate all you're doing.
Don't speed.
It is time for the birthdays. If anybody knows anybody that has a birthday or an anniversary, we're going to start off with the birthdays here for today. Anybody know anybody who has a birthday today or the weekend?
So my father-in-law, Bill Johnson, he is turning 80 today.
80 years old.
Yeah.
Whew. Any other birthdays?
I have a weekend birthday.
Okay, do it.
Austin Bloomy is on Sunday.
Anybody else with birthdays?
I got Sarah Calvert has a birthday today. Then Autumn Marks has a birthday. Riley Loop with a birthday today. And Jay Sayer is 40 today, or 40 on Sunday. And John Weintz has a birthday.
Jennifer Tinbensel, or Jan Tinbensel of Cambridge has a birthday today, so happy birthday there. Kyson Barger, it's going to be 16 on Sunday. And
I was rubbing that in Tyra's face yesterday.
really?
That was fun. That was
Yeah?
fun for me. It was a good moment.
Stephen Hardesty used to be working with our radio station years ago, and I think he's in Omaha, somewhere in there. Kyling Littrell from up Hay Center Way. up at that neck of the woods. She's got a birthday. Turning 42. Deb Escher with a birthday today. Shannon Henson, Riley Loop, Autumn Marks, and Tricia Ford, all with birthdays. Also, Jessica Blake has a birthday. I think it's today. How about yours?
So my weekend includes David McCain has a birthday, and Lisa Ryan has a birthday. Tyrell Pops has a birthday, and Michael Templeman, Michael Stores. Oh, John Selesky has a birthday on Sunday.
He's in Lincoln, isn't he?
Omaha.
Yeah. Well, he used to be in Lincoln. Now he's Omaha.
Yeah, but he's the head barber at.
He cut our hair and
He came back and even taught a class.
Wait, so how long
good.
has he been cutting hair if he cut Josh's hair?
man, I'm telling you, if you didn't bring coffee today,
Have him take his hat off. He has the right.
yeah, let me see. Okay, all right,
He has the right to give you some crud.
we're even.
I'm in the same boat as you, so.
Although Shane has the least amount of hair.
Yes. Oh.
Don't put marble tops on cheap furniture.
Kylie Earl, happy birthday today. One of our birthday today. Weekend birthdays include the likes of Bob Molsick, frequent caller here to the radio station. Sean Callahan from the, Huskers. Athena Lasso's got a birthday. Pam Rupert. Brittany Harburg, Austin Blumey, Heidi Beebe and Mike Slattery, James Taylor, not the fire and ice guy, fire and rain guy, Roger Maris, not the baseball guy, Jeremy Bain and Lisa Ryan, Jim Ruggles, Mary Jo Brewer, Ellen Yoder, and David McCain.
So you know those accounts that you're not supposed to click on to add them as friends?
Yeah.
I think I did that. And Ariana Gutierrez has a
birthday?
Has a birthday today.
Yeah.
She's been scamming people for many years.
You're going to feel horrible if she's real.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting deleted.
She's showing up today.
Wait, hold on. We have 164 mutual friends. She might be real.
Way to go, Josh.
Scratch that. She's got a birthday today. Happy birthday. She's not scamming anyone.
You just got deleted.
And she just lives a couple houses down from you.
Yeah. At first glance, I thought she was the one that sent the UPS text message out yesterday.
You thought that's where that came from.
If your house gets vandalized, I think we got a lead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, since we got Officer McGinley here, there is a scam running around, and you got details on the Facebook page about it, right?
Yes. If you go on the McCook Police Department, there's some information on there.
Basically, if there's a link that you get in your Facebook that you don't, or even on your text message,
or in your mail,
Yeah.
or trust your gut. If you don't know the person,
Yeah.
don't go buy a bunch of gift cards and then call them back and give the numbers.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and that I was actually just at the post office yesterday and talked to some of them. They've got people that come in there all the time reporting it. It's crazy. You can't keep up with those.
We got to pick a winner. Unless anybody else got any other birthdays, we're good. Okay, pick a winner for our birthday giveaway. And let's go with Kylie Earl. Happy birthday! Kylie, stop by the radio station. Nice little prize package. We got some good prizes coming your way.
We have a large pizza to the Rocket in Indianola, also a free donut from St. Ertz. And we have Coca-Cola beverages, including the Cherry Sprite, the Pineapple Monster, which is really good. And then also we have some of the Light Body Armor Strawberry Lemonade. And then we have some Vitamin Water Lemonade. And then some Powerade Power Cherry.
Yeah. So, Kylie, come by the radio station. You are the winner here today. Celebrity birthdays. Everybody against Josh. See who yells out why they're famous first. Tara Henderson.
TikTok.
YouTube.
Dang it.
Simon Bird.
Rapper.
He was from the In-Betweeners. Robert Graham.
songwriter.
No.
He's the KFC guy.
He's the sculptor whose bronze figures can be found prominent in locations across the United States. He made the Charlie Bird Parker Memorial. How about Tammin Sorsuk,
TikTok.
Yep.
TV actress?
Really famous on TikTok.
No, she was on Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, how did I not know?
She played Jenna.
She got a lot older.
Yeah.
She's Josh.
Darius Campbell is a stage actor. Nate Dogg, rapper. Well, he was. Passed away in 2011. Romeo Miller.
TikTok.
He was a rapper. Melissa Fumero.
World leader.
39 years old. She was on One Life to Live
Never seen it.
and began playing Amy on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Do you watch the Brooklyn Nine-Nine? No.
I do.
Hey, did you see the new Bachelorette, though?
Sam?
If I say yes, are you going to be disappointed?
No.
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, disappointing.
Ever since
Is it Bachelorette or
I kind of have a beef
Bachelorette?
with the show, so I haven't been
Since
watching
they
it.
got rid of the guy?
What's your beef with the show?
Well, the main guy's gone.
Chris Harrison.
Yeah.
Chris is gone.
Chris Harrison's gone, and then it just seems like it takes 2 hours to watch a show now. It just don't get me started on it.
Coco Chanel.
And he's found somebody now, so he doesn't have to watch it.
This is true. This is true. I don't need it to pick up chicks anymore.
Did it?
I was going
And
to
I'm
make
still waiting for and they rejected my audition tape as well.
I was
So
gonna
I'm
make
still waiting for that
the-
to come back.
most inappropriate comment, and I'm not. Coco Chanel.
That's the
TikTok,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Clothing.
the lady.
Fashion designer.
Fashion designer, yeah.
Clothing and
How about Matthew Perry?
Friends.
Actor.
Matthew Perry. Yeah, from Friends. We had a discussion last night. My wife and my daughter said Friends is better than Seinfeld.
Ooh.
Raise your hands if you think Friends is better than Seinfeld. Vince and Haley.
Friends is longer lasting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I don't think so.
No?
Well, because Seinfeld.
I mean,
went
Seinfeld's on all the time, but I
13
feel
years.
like all the young kids anyway, like everyone like me, pre-2000, watches more Friends than they do Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well,
get it.
Seinfeld.
Like for Jesse's age group,
Oh.
a lot of people might watch Seinfeld more.
To be honest, the first person I ever heard watch Seinfeld, and I had never seen a single episode, was your dad.
And I have taken over the role, so I'm watching. It's on Netflix right now,
And it's
I have
still
been watching
funny,
it.
isn't
It's
it?
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's actually
Absolutely
funnier
hilarious.
now than what it was when I was growing up. But when I was growing up, Friends was way better for one reason.
Eye candy.
Jennifer Aniston.
Amen. I've never wanted coffee more in my life.
Courtney Cox is just as beautiful,
So is
though,
that
I will
what-
say.
Okay, here's one for you. Here's one
yeah.
for you. John Stamos.
Full House.
Full House.
Jesse.
Full
Uncle
House.
Jesse.
Uncle Jesse, yeah. Did he do anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commercials.
Yeah, he does commercials.
Jesse,
Proactive, wasn't he on that?
Jesse, were you called a young John Stamos in your day?
No.
No.
Just I didn't know if there was any
Did you see
relation.
Jesse? Have you ever seen the picture of Jesse in his pinstripe suit
Do I want to? Is the real question.
with his mustache? John slick back hair. He was a soprano.
John Stamos was also in
Martin
ER
Scorsese.
and Necessary Roughness, and a Fox comedy series called Grandfathered, starting in 2015. Last one is Josh does an excellent impersonation of this guy. Bill Clinton,
That's right.
75 years old today.
You got to do that third one there.
Third
The,
one.
the third
Yeah.
one?
Shameless.
It's what?
He's on Shameless.
He's on Shameless, yeah.
What is
Yeah.
Shameless?
It's a show that you definitely would not like.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But he actually was spotted in, was it Ogallala?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Ogallala.
Ethan
People took pictures with him.
Katowski.
Yes.
And he was also in Fred Claus. And the
Shameless?
Yeah.
No.
You would
Should
love
I?
it.
Would
You
I?
would
I
love
would
it.
like it.
Yeah.
Is there shame?
It's
No, there's no shame in there.
no.
None whatsoever.
Oh, my goodness. That is your celebrity birthdays. About to wrap up the fastest hour of our week here on radio station. It is Coffee Club. It's such a fun time. Quick little recap. The YMCA, you guys got some big things that are happening here soon with Lazy Man Triathlon, the open house, and the 9/11 step aerobics deal. You guys got a lot going on. Folks want to learn more about that. Best way?
Best way is actually just come on in. But our website, McCookYMCA.org. We got a Facebook page you can check out as well. Call our phone number, which is 345-6228. And yeah.
Are you guys still looking to fill a couple of roles at the YMCA?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're always looking for some good people that want to be a part of something that's more than a job, because we're more like a mission instead of just a place. We're here to help make this community stronger and strengthen family bonds and everything like that.
And when it comes to your guys' fall activities, winter activities, always looking for coaches too for the youth.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Coaches,
always.
Volunteers, and then what you were saying, employment. We got front desk, custodial maintenance, a little bit that we can offer. So yeah, there's always opportunities at the Y. I'm always looking for individuals that want to work with their community.
Yep. Well, Vince and Jeff, thanks for being here for Coffee Club. Kathy, I know this next Tuesday and Wednesday, right? And folks want to make an appointment, make things faster. What's the best way to find out the details on that?
They can give me a call at 345-4473. They can go online and sign up that way. They can use their blood donor app. But we just welcome everyone. And if you're a first timer, do be a first timer and come in. Into summer is one of the toughest endings. The summer's been difficult, so it'd be great to finish it up strong. Our goal is 130 first day and 120 the second day.
All right. And then Luke, finishing up. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
New guy for Coffee Club. We'll get you a card before you leave, all right? And Nick, thanks for being out there, but thanks for everything that you're doing, Luke, for the DARE program and working with the kids. You guys are still looking for some donations to kind of help recharge some of the funds?
That's correct. And if anybody has any questions, they want to talk to me about what I do with the DARE program and anything like that, just contact me at the police department, 345-3450, or you can go on our Facebook page, and if you instant message that, it's going to go to Nick, but he always forwards that to me right away.
Okay, very good. Folks, it was fast. It was good.
Great.
Shane, thanks for being here. Good luck for college.
Yeah, he's now our new favorite firefighter.
Yeah, because he's been here the latest. Thanks, Shane. I appreciate it. There you go, Coffee Club on a Friday morning, August 19th, 2022, from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country 105.3. Happy Weekend Eve.
Hey, everybody.